Shida kuzanya bulungi.
All right, right from the ground here at Elite High School in Entebbe, we are trying to check on the schools, how they prepare for the forthcoming Wakiso District National Ball Games 2 qualifiers. My name is Haji Nserekomsoke Issa, News Sport TV. We are here and we have Coach Akech with us to detail us how the preparations are going on here and where their ambitions are this time and the expectations ahead of the National Championship qualifiers for Wakiso District. Coach Akech, good evening.
Good evening to you.
Kindly say hi to the viewers and afterwards we shall proceed with this engagement.
My name is Coach Akech from Elite High School, Entebbe.
Coach Akech from Elite High School, Entebbe, one of the fast growing sides in the sport world of the schools, especially basketball. We are here to have a light talk about their preparedness and preparation for the forthcoming Wakiso District qualifiers. Coach, the national championship in Bukedia for 5x5 didn't go on well in your favor, and here are the 3x3 qualifiers. How prepared are you as a school, as a team, and where are your ambitions ahead of the qualifiers?
Elite High School Entebbe has been a basketball school from its start when we started participating in basketball in 2020. Unfortunately, COVID came in, but after COVID, we made a lot of statement in basketball. In 2022, we went to Gulu for our first time for the National School Championship. We managed to knock Chibuli Secondary School out of round of 16. We lost to St. Cyprian Chabakade in quarterfinals. Unfortunately, again this year, we met the same team and we lost to them in round of 16. But in previous championship in 2023, where Elite play finals with USSSA in the national championship, we had met that same team that knocked us out in group stage and we beat them. So this time around, I think things didn't go on well because of the size, and we being a school that does not give scholarship is one of the most effect that we have. But in previous championship, we have been able to make statements, and we do a lot of skill development with the kids. So when they grow and are playing basketball, of course, other schools that give them that motivation of scholarship, they come and take them, and we have no say on it because it's their talent, they work for it, and they deserve.
How prepared are you ahead of Wakiso? Wakiso is coming shortly on 18th, and it will be climaxing on 20th this very month, and we shall be in Wampeo, a zone for this time in the qualifiers. How prepared are you as Elite?
We're ready to compete in this championship because this is a different ball game played by 3 players on court. So we're ready. It is normally about your IQ that make you win this game. It's a very fast game. If you can shoot the ball well, and then you have the high chance of winning the game. So that's one thing I can say, and these boys are good at shooting the ball. We're ready to compete.
Why is that a difference between 3x3 and 5x5? Because it's all basketball. Is it the rules that differ the two sports, or there are other technicalities that can hugely differentiate?
The difference is that the 3x3 is played in 10 minutes, and then 5x5 is played in 40 minutes. It has 4 quarters, while this other game has only 1 quarter. So when the team is quick, or you can score in 10 minutes and you make 20 points, you win the game. So this is where you test the players' intelligence, the 3x3. So if you have players with high IQ, you're likely to win the game and how fast you are.
To my understanding, it is more of a selfish game that trains players that selfishness and improve individual brilliance. How do you make of these girls and boys who are young at this age playing in such competitions?
To me, it is not a selfish game, because if you have a good IQ and you know the player X can shoot the ball well, and then you as a team, you're going to work for player X to win the game for you. So which make it a game of more IQ, because you're going to use someone who can score more points for you. If you're going to be selfish and then you don't share the ball with someone who can score for you, and then you're going to lose the game.
Where is your ambitions as a school ahead of these qualifiers?
My ambition is making it to the finals.
Your ambition is making it to the finals, and here we are at Elite. What makes Elite a different institution when it comes to basketball?
Elite, when it comes to basketball, we invest a lot. As you can see, me as a coach who has worked with a number of good athletes on the continent, not only in Uganda, I believe key preparation in terms of equipment. What do I mean by that? Each player should be able to have a basketball of its own, so it give you more time to develop and you work on your skills. So this thing make Elite different from other high school. If you move around in Uganda and you go to different schools, you can't find over 30 basketballs at the basketball court, which is here at Elite. So it makes us unique, and we always have kids that are very talented because of that. And also we have good number of coaches that are professional, that have worked around the continent with different athletes across the continent.
With hugely very young and upcoming athletes, where do you rate your chances ahead of this championship against schools that have a bit mature and experienced players?
The Africans have a saying, it is not the size of the dog that fight, but the hunger within the dog. So I believe we're ready to fight, and this game is about the skill and your intelligence.
Okay, it is not the size of the dog that is hunting, but the hunger inside the dog that does the work perfectly. That is the saying that Coach Akech wants to bring to this game, and eventually we shall see what they are preparing come 20th of this very month, when we shall be witnessing the climax of the Wakiso National Ball Games 2 qualifiers in Wampewo zone. It was not a good journey in the 5x5. Here we are preparing for 3x3 Wakiso district qualifiers. How prepared are you as a player, as players on the team, and where do you rate your chances?
Yeah, we've been working out after that loss. We realized that we had a lot to work on, so we encouraged each other and we told each other that since we don't live together and we're going home, let everybody at least find somewhere to train. Then as we have come to school now, we've been training, and I feel by the time the tournaments are here, we shall be ready and we shall go far this time.
How do you find basketball as a student? Having time for class and fixed time for games, then after travel away from school for championships?
Yeah, sometimes it's hard, but most of the time it's easy because we know how to fix our time. We always have time for classes and time for court. So every evening we're all here, and we make sure we train by the time that we're given and we go to class. So we're trying to balance between the books and the basketball, and it's really nice because it has taught us a lot. It has helped us to learn how to be disciplined, listening to a coach, encouraging your players, and also in the sides of class, the discipline goes everywhere. So it has helped us to become better people, and we hope that it can help us in the future to go further and help us in life.
Your name?
Being Elijah, my own.
Right now, we have been joined by Pauline Nalukwago, a senior 4 student here at Elite High School in Entebbe. She's one of the basketball squad that was in Bokedia for National Ball Games 1, basketball 5x5. Here we are, they are preparing for 3x3. I haven't found her in the training session because she's a candidate and they had that lengthy session is in the class. Nalukwago, you are welcome.
Thank you so much.
Greet the viewers, then straight away we shall go into discussion.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I'm Nalukwago Pauline, and I'm from Elite High School Entebbe. It's really nice to have me here, and I really appreciate it.
Nalukwago, a quick one before we go into this deeper discussion. How do you strike balance between sports and academics? Because we find time for sports, at times you'll be on court, sometimes you move far away from the school. How do you strike that balance for you to perform in class and on the court?
Honestly, sometimes it's not all about training, like basketball wise. This actually has proved kind of therapeutic because stress from classroom and stuff, you come here, it gets you off and stuff. Then for like outside competitions, thankfully they are usually there when we have actually like holidays or time, extra time and stuff. So actually, basketball, it's really not that hard to balance it out. It's actually very good, and you come on court for business, going back to class, you really like relieved and refreshed and stuff. So, yeah.
So in simple terms, basketball helps you to relax the mind and go to class when you're fresh.
Exactly.
Okay. How did you come to basketball? When did you start playing basketball, and how have you found basketball?
I started last year because I joined this school last year, and actually at first I wasn't so confident about it because, like, you know, the stereotype about girls playing basketball and stuff and getting your parents to support it. But it has actually been a great journey. I've learned a lot from it. My discipline has actually been encouraged and stuff. Our coach has taught us a lot about life outside basketball and stuff. So yeah, so far it's been good. And
after a short while in basketball, do you think it is a career for you to chase and pursue?
Yes, actually I do. And it's something that you can do with something else. It's not like a lifetime, I don't know how to explain it. It's not like a lifetime choice and stuff. I can be pursuing basketball at the same time pursuing something else like law, medicine, anything. It depends how locked about it and stuff.
Your voice onto O2 those fellow learners who haven't seen a sport as a good thing. What would you advise them? And
I would actually, encourage you because you never know. Like, it's not all about books. Sometimes life goes the other way, and you never know this sport that you're overseeing can be your way out and stuff. Yeah,
you never know. You never know. It is not all about books. Sometimes life can go the other way. That is Nalukwago Pauline here at Elite. She's in senior 4, a candidate this year. All our players on to you girls, and we wish the very best for you in your exams. All right, thank you very much. Welcome back from the break. Joining the conversation is Mr. Latigo, a teacher and games teacher here at Elite High School in Entebbe. Mr. Latigo, you are welcome.
Thank you.
Good evening.
Much, good evening.
Before we start off, kindly greet the viewers and introduce yourself before we go into the discussion.
Hello everyone, I'm by the names of Mr. Latigo Daniel, the sports teacher of Elite High School in Entebbe.
Mr. Latigo Daniel, before we go further, How have you managed to help these girls strike a balance between books and sports? Because sometimes they tend to take only one side and leave the other side hanging.
For us to ensure that these athletes balance books and sports, the first strategy that we had was to get professional coaches who qualify and who are recognized by different federations in those different games. The coaches we have, actually some of them are still actually doing their bachelors, others have 2 bachelors. So getting these professional ones, they can inspire the others, the athletes, the learners, to carry on with their books, and they always remind them that sports without books is not good. It is always good to balance the 2.
How stressful financially is for a school like this one to participate in numerous sports discipline?
Financially, it is a bit hectic because you realize that there are many teams and there are many expenses. So truly, it is somehow a burden to the school. But we find different ways on how to come up with this by getting a few sponsors, the suppliers of the school in various items. We try to ask them to fund like the jerseys, to fund maybe fuel, maybe water for the athletes. It is a way we try to solve that issue.
Okay. Here, how have you managed the discipline of the athletes? Because it has seemingly been a challenge in different schools for over years, except a few schools that have managed to manage this. We haven't had any case here of indiscipline like we haven't had in other successful schools in sports. How have you managed that?
First of all, these athletes, we always have sessions of guidance and counseling. We always try to organize camps with the athletes, and in the first 2 days we talk about discipline of the athletes, and we always caution them. Besides that, we always sponsor them to go for capacity building sessions which are organized by different sports federations, and we believe in these capacity building sessions. They're always guided on how they are meant to conduct themselves as athletes who want to be successful in their different fields.
Okay, we wish you success as you embark on your journey for qualifiers. Then success as you qualify to Tororo this year, and eventually we hope to see you in Kakamega come August when it comes to Fiasa Games.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That has been our topical discussion here at Elite High School in Entebbe. Twogeddemu ku luzungu wadde show typically ya Luganda, naye abayizi betwadde tusinkana abamu Oluganda tebalutegeera bulungi, naye nga bwekityo bwekibadde tugenda kuba tudda ne episodes endala nyingi nga tugenze ku masomero ag'enjawulo, era tujja kuba tukuleetera enkambi nga bwe zongera okweteekateeka, naye nga akyenyongera okujjukiza 3x3 basketball Wakiso district qualifiers I think zigenda kuba zitogerera wali ewampeewo. National championships zigenda kubeera Tororo, era nga awo wetugenda okujja bameka abagenda okubanga bakiika mu East African Games ezigenda okubeera e Kakamega wali mu ggwanga erya Kenya mu mwezi ogw'omunaana. Nze Haji Nsereko Musoke Isa, tova ku Nimu Sport TV, wekuumireko.